Shit. What up there, anime and manga communities? This is your boy chdeaaanime, whatever it is you want to call me. Today, I'm here to talk about Toriko, chapter 298. We're 2 chapters off from the big 3-0-0. Can't wait to see that. But hopefully we'll get to see the fight between them and Monkey King Bambina. This motherfucking king. This monkey. This fucking ape. Anyways. This chapter, Toriko, very informative. It gave us a lot of backstory on a lot of things that we never knew, and it's just so crazy how much backstory you can get in one chapter of Toriko. One of the main reasons why I really like this series. But anyways, so now this chapter of Toriko. Oh, sorry about that. I have like a headache. But this week's chapter of Toriko, it starts off with Toriko and the gang following the Netero, female Netero, that we saw from last week around in this abandoned cityscape. And as they're following her, they find this eating hall where Toriko can smell. Apparently, he can smell and sense the happiness and the food and the deliciousness of this area and the happiness of the people who once were able to feast upon these big ass banquets that apparently happened every day. And as they're walking around further, Toriko sees glyphs, these writings on the walls, and he's like, I feel like I've seen these before, which we have. And Toriko realizes that they have later on in the chapter. We've just seen them in the gourmet pyramids as teachings on how to prepare special food items. So from there, they end up sitting down with this female Netero and finding out that her name is Kaka, and she is the Netero from back in the gourmet pyramid arc that escaped, that left the area. And that's crazy stuff. Like, it's funny how this is all coming full circle. So she then goes on to say that the state that the Netero go into, that hyperbiotosis or something, whatever, is a state that they can enter, but it's very dangerous because they can't wake themselves out of it. It's like it's one-shot Earth. You can go into it and you stuck. You better. The only way you can get out is if someone helps you out, and Komatsu helped her out, so she feels like she owes Komatsu. Now, the reason she even knows that they're there, and the reason she was able to help them out, is because Chi told her. He had contacted her through methods I don't know how, but he had contacted her, and apparently Chi, her, and one other Netero named Gigi are a part of the taste hermits, which are basically like these great chefs. Like there's the gold chef, the silver chef, and the bronze chef, and they spent their time researching and learning food and how to prepare it, and they wrote these things down on these in the stones as the glyphs and the writings, so that people could learn how to still learn and continue to learn how to prepare special food items, which is great, excellent understanding of how the Toriko world works and all these backstories. And then she goes on further to say that this cityscape that they're in now used to be inhabited by monkeys, humans, and Netero. And they used to live peacefully in harmony, but apparently at some point, the monkeys led a rebellion, and then something else happened. She then says, the reason we fell was because the monkeys led a rebellion, but there was something bigger than that. But before she could say that, what ended up happening is Komatsu is starting to drop. His situation is destabilizing. And as he's starting to die, they go into protective measures, try and help him out, bring him back, and they do. And they find out that they didn't realize they only have 1 week to help and save Komatsu, because they're running out of items that keep him alive and going. So they're Chi. Oh wait, before I forget, I'm sorry about the audio lag because I'm sure there's audio lag right now, but I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I'm gonna try and get a new camera this weekend so that we don't even have to deal with the shit anymore. So from there, Kaka then goes on to explain that the red Netero are Netero who've had their vocal cords broken and spend their time searching for for food and ingredients and all that. And that's crazy. And the blue Netero are like their overlords. So like the blue Netero are evil and the red Netero aren't like freaking psychopaths. They're just being made out to be that way. So we're learning even in the Netero hierarchy there are issues. But either way it goes. From there, we then jump into the whole, the mountain, the 100G mountain that they have to travel to. This mountain is where they can get paired. But here's the issue. Toriko wants to bring Komatsu because he never wants to let his eyes off of him again. And Kaka is like, nigga, This mountain has 100G gravity. And on top of that, you can't breathe. And even worse, the thing that lives on the top of the mountain, Monkey King Bambina. Oh, dude. And then on top of that, just to fucking fully rub the wound in the dirt, she says, oh yeah, by the way, Pear's a part of Monkey King Bambino, so you have to fight him no matter what. I'm like, nigga, they're fucked. Dude, the only thing, I don't see it. He's gonna take all four of them. All four of them have to be on point, massive point, to handle this demon, this thing that just sits. I can't believe this shit. So Toriko's like, okay, I'm still bringing Komatsu. I'm just gonna show him the greatness that is Komatsu. And besides, I have a few complaints to the king of this place any goddamn way. So let's move out, boys. And that's where the chapter ends, with them preparing to go to the 100G mountain. And that's it, man. I'm done. I ain't got nothing left to say. All I know is this shit is hype, and my body is so ready. Either way it goes, man, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out now. This is your boy chdeaaanime signing out. Please be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and do other things that Black Love Thrive. And I will catch you on the flip. It has been gold. Peace out, anime and manga community. Sorry about the audio delay.